Recap Show! I'm Copus Milani.
I'm Erica Lisa.
And I'm Abraham Boche.
I'm Seth Lawrence.
And we are here with the multi-talented friend we just met. And your name, sir, is?
Travis.
Clyburn. Travis Clyburn.
Travis will be reading us our live comments and commentary from you for us.
He's the magician here at Fourth Wall who helps out with the podcast.
We
So
couldn't do it without him.
super thrilled to be here.
So, Seth, how did it feel to eat dick for the first time?
Dude, it was amazing. It
Was
sucks.
it?
No, it was awful.
Dick and balls.
I had been on the show once before. It went about the same.
Oh my God.
What jokes
So,
did you
it was
use
a while
the
ago,
first
though.
time?
I mean, it was
what
like,
jokes did you use the first time?
The first joke I used, so the joke I used the first time on the show was actually written on a poster board.
Remember that? Did you see that?
I didn't see that,
He came
no.
on stage with the poster board,
Yeah.
and it said something really, really smart that all.
It was a punctuation joke that
Nobody got it.
I think some people got it, but it did not like bring the house down,
I
right?
wasn't that smart for that joke.
But it was basically a joke about an ex, like a girlfriend or a woman I called for a date, and she told me I will never go out with you, period. And I said, there's two ways to look at that sentence. There's the negative one, right, which we all think of, which is I will never go out with you, comma, period. And then there's I will never go out with you, colon, period, which is really an excuse,
I don't get
right?
it.
Right.
I'm
Saying that
lost.
she won't go out with me because she's on her period.
Right. Like, yeah, I won't go out with you.
That's the joke.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Period.
which is why I had the poster board because it was written down.
Right.
Anyhow.
Everyone-
Well, you
everyone-
did just as good tonight.
Yeah.
You did with your first joke.
Sure.
So that's how
Sure.
that worked out.
Yeah.
No, I think you did good, Seth. I think your energy, though, man.
I think Seth is good, but he didn't do good
You
tonight.
didn't do
Seth
good.
is
It did
funny.
not go well.
I felt his pain. I was like, oh my God, was I that bad when I went up there? I really felt bad for you. I was like, oh.
It did not go that great.
I was telling him I wanted to be like, go Seth, to try to encourage him. He was like, no, that wouldn't
No,
have
it would have
worked.
made it worse. Yeah.
I think it would
for
have.
sure.
I'm like encouragement. I don't know. But
You
I was
almost
fine.
looked as scared as Adam 22 did the entire show.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
How was Adam 22?
He just was like
the reason he was doing that is
the whole
because
time. Like I
he's-
think he was like trying to be hard, but also looked like he was like trying to like digest some Xanax. He was just
no.
Super spaced out?
scared or something. I don't know.
The
What
thing
was
is,
that?
I
guys,
don't know
he's,
either.
in he's used to just sitting in a podcast studio, and he gets to say whatever he wants, and he just has his cameras angled the right way, and the lighting and this stuff, and then when he goes out, like,
So you think
on
the live
road-
audience
I don't
threw
live
him?
know.
audience, being on stage in front of a live
Isn't he a
audience
performer,
is
though? I
something-
thought-
no.
I
don't know
he's a
who he is, so.
podcaster
I
only.
think it might have been like cocaine panic though.
I'm
You know when you do a couple
telling
of lines and then
you.
you're in front of people
I don't
and you're
know.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like someone might shoot me.
Like he did
Because he has like
22
real
lines.
fans and he was in a live audience. There's a shooter that could have been in the audience that just
Right.
came and was like, bang, boom, and that's for Book House. What you know?
Oh, all right,
Right.
Alex the
Boom
key
gang,
holder showed
motherfucker,
up.
bang, bang.
Alex the key holder showed up.
Yeah, Alex the key holder was there.
He
but
was
I
there.
think he was like,
No, right now.
You're
you.
calling him Alex the
Yeah.
key holder? As a compliment? I don't understand.
I don't. Either way, he wants to
All
take
right.
it.
So what else happened tonight? Because even though I did amazing, we should talk about
there
some
was a
other
guy
people.
from like the orphanage that was there. That guy
Yeah,
was
that
awesome.
little redheaded kid.
The little redheaded man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I talked
the
him out
gingerbread
front,
cookie.
actually.
He could really pass for 16 when they said, you look like you're. I was like, is he 16?
He
Yeah.
could sit on my lap and I wouldn't feel weird about it.
Yeah.
Like if he sat on my lap, it would be like a kid was sitting on my lap. Like,
Which
it's
wouldn't
okay.
be weird.
It wouldn't be weird.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
He looks like
All right.
he
You're a
looks like-
dad. You never let your kid sit on your
Of
lap.
course,
How bad
but they're
of a dad are you?
they're my kids.
Okay.
Would I let my kids sit on your lap is a totally different question.
You really
Yeah.
should trust my lap.
He looks like he doesn't wash his hair very often.
I don't
That
know.
kid?
Yeah, like it looks like you would smell his hair. It just smells like sweat.
Well, he's from an orphanage, dude.
That's true. That could be.
No
reason why.
shampoo.
No.
Okay, I
Tough
want to
stuff.
talk about.
Who did you want to talk about?
Chris, the guy
You want to talk
from-
about the minimalist
the
guy,
minimalist, Chris.
the
the
very
that guy.
clean homeless guy.
Y-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Heist.
You wanna
He's
know
come
what I-
here
Chris Heist.
actually quite a few times.
Dude needs
Oh.
a new outfit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm over
Dude,
it.
that's his whole
All I
thing.
can ever look at is your outfit, though.
I wanted to go on stage and just rip off part of his sweater. I was like, it's coming off anyways, bro. Just take it off. But he holds on to it.
Yeah. Do you think he
Yeah.
would
That's
bite you
weird.
if you try to grab one
Yeah.
of those holes?
Oh, I think he's super diehard about his.
Right. He'd be like, don't rip my clothes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Well,
That's all he's got.
No,
He's got jokes. He's funny.
He's got jokes.
He does.
But I can't
But he
listen
stopped-
to him because I look at all the holes in his clothes.
You're just
every time.
distracted.
I'm
Right.
I
distracted.
hear his voice, though. I hear a remake of Christopher Walken. That's what he's doing. If you
Really?
Listen, if you
Oh,
listen,
what kind
yeah.
of shit are you on, Eric?
I mean,
That makes
everybody-
no sense.
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody has a Christopher Walken impression.
Yeah,
but
that's what he's doing. A
I don't-
Christopher Walken voice. You can hear it.
Oh,
You can
okay.
hear it so
Interesting.
clear. I can hear it. I can hear it
Interesting.
like he's using like that New York accent mixed with something. I could tell.
Uh-huh.
I feel it in him. I
like a
thought it
super
the,
subtle Christopher
yeah, the
Walken
first
is what you're picking
time
up.
I saw him, I felt that.
Yeah.
And the second time
I go to the
again,
bank and I put out
Yeah.
my ID, and it's a subtle hint that perhaps
All right,
I
can
am
see
doing
it.
a heist.
I can see it.
here. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
The thing for me is
Right.
the persona contradicts what he's trying to do. He's trying to
Yeah.
break in as a stand-up comedian to get famous. Minimalists don't
want
to be famous. I don't know
Right.
any famous minimalists. Can you
Whoa.
think of any famous minimalists? I can't.
No.
That's for me. That's what's distracting. It's not his
Yeah.
outfit. It's the theory
Who cares
behind.
about
But
his
maybe
outfit.
people wouldn't like care so much about him if he shaved and he said those jokes. Like, would he be average if he shaved and like wore normal clothes, just like a white T-shirt and blue jeans? That's minimalist. A white T-shirt and blue jeans, not a shirt with 400 holes in it.
No, but
That
it's
are
the,
definitely
it's the
made.
point
By
that
the
like
way, those
he's
clothes are made because I used to get them made for me when I was a stripper.
no, they
Well,
make
And you-
clothes
He
like
looked like
that.
he tried to
those
salvage
ones
it.
that you cut them yourself and you
But
tie
no,
these
he's
knots.
tried to
he
get
swears
it
that he doesn't
patched.
do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true because
you
if
might
you look at
think
the back
he's-
of the pants, he it looks like he's torn. Like how would that tear? Like how would that tear, bro? Like
I know. Over.
He
'Cause
looks
he
like
wears
lives
it.
like with 500 cats. Like, you know.
yeah.
That just get super freaked out when he
He's
comes
funny.
home.
You know, when he walked by me, I actually started itching. Like I got like something bit me when he walked by.
You got a
Yes,
bed bug.
That's what it was. They need to fucking exterminate in that place because I did. I was like, oh.
Oh,
why-
last week when I
What
was
does
in there, I
biting
saw
mean?
roaches on the
No.
ground. I was looking at them.
At the
And when
Comedy
Seth
Store.
performed at the Belly Room, there were roaches in the middle of his show.
Which
Someone was
went
talking
way
about the
better
roaches.
than my 1
That's
minute
crazy.
tonight.
Roaches at our house. So what?
There are roaches.
we probably
Roaches
brought
live
them.
everywhere.
They came with us to the show.
All right, so we talked about Chris. We talked about. Do we have any comments?
Just one from Nick Essex who says, I just watched Kill Tony. This is weird.
Right?
All right,
hi,
all right.
Nick.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's up, Nick?
What's up, Nick? This is
Oh.
supposed to be kind of weird because, like, we're recapping it with you. We're supposed to maybe
Yeah.
be
Yes.
having a conversation
Yeah.
with people that also saw the
Yes.
show.
Who was your
Right.
favorite comic tonight besides Seth?
Right, right.
Aphrodite, she killed it.
She killed it.
Shout out to Stupid Central.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got to
Stupid
plug
Central.
the show.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
The
awesome.
show that we all been working so hard on.
Yeah.
I'm just glad
This
she didn't
other
walk out
opening.
with me because I left a little bit early. I had to go put money meter in my car, so I'm just glad she didn't go with me.
Abraham's one of the
Abraham
comics.
missed a big moment, so
Yeah,
he
I
could do
did.
this podcast and get one person
Yeah.
to actually
I
chat
actually-
with us.
You know, I actually took her to two open mics with me yesterday, and she got to practice that, so I already seen it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's
Big
good
deal.
No
of
big
you,
deal.
Abraham. You
No
have
big
a good
deal.
heart.
Well,
Yeah.
that's my buddy. You know what I thought? I was like, you know what? Let me get Aphrodite out of the house a little bit. And, you know, she was just trying to be nice, like, oh, let me do Abraham a favor and do it. But I just really wanted to get her out and stuff and take her on my nice ride, you know, and show her not out of town.
You do got a nice ride.
Show her
That's
what
true.
Show her what the back seat looks like.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Ah, just kidding, Aphrodite.
Oh
No,
my
she-
gosh.
she's
We all
like-
know you have a crush on her though.
Oh, you.
Yeah, it's so
For
obvious.
real.
You know who asked me that the other day? Streeter. He was like, "Do you like Aphrodite?"
Oh.
Well, speaking of Streeter,
Yeah.
Fuck Streeter.
yeah, you're Streeter.
And if you're down with Streeter, then fuck you too.
So that Nick
Streeter
understands who Streeter is, he was the guy last week
Who-
who performed in his underwear. He did a
Right.
joke in his
Yes.
underwear.
It looked like he hadn't fucking.
Do you
changed
remember
those
him, Travis?
boxers in like a week.
Yeah. So
Okay,
it's-
so he
He showed on us.
Like-
No
he
showed
won-
on us tonight
won
'cause
our
he
Golden
won-
Pony
right.
Award,
I've
and
never-
then he cancels on us at the Comedy Store while we're in line to get in the door.
Because he thinks he's going to be in an orgy.
yeah.
He's not
Yes.
going to be in an orgy.
Yes,
I-
I've never seen boxers cringe the way his boxers.
But he was
cringed.
with a black guy that had like dick sucking lips.
Really?
Well,
Black guys normally already have like big lips, but this dude had like 3
Bigger
times
lips?
as big.
Yeah.
They were really big, so I could understand. He was probably gonna
Alright.
get the best out of
He's
his
a little
night tonight.
freaky deaky.
best
You
he
better-
didn't even get picked though. So
best set of his life. He
Yeah.
didn't get picked.
Yeah.
But the dude picked him. He was with him.
He
That's
was
true.
with a white guy drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon when I saw
Oh,
him.
you missed the brother that he was with.
Really?
Yeah.
That
We
was
were
the
supposed to
real
have-
score.
I was supposed
That's
to have
what
a
he was really
conversation with
after.
him. I took him to Arizona with me, and he was like, Abraham, I don't know if I should, but fuck it. He was like, Abraham, I'm moving to New York. You know, they gave me the light prematurely at, you know, in Arizona, and I wasn't in any pictures, and I just feel like nobody likes me and nobody wants me. And I'm like, what? I was like, bro, I wasn't in any pictures. Why are you tripping? Like, he was really, really butthurt that he was gonna move to New York, and I was like, this is weird.
What?
So that's partly why he canceled
This
then
is weird.
tonight too.
Did he break up with you? It sounds like he broke up.
That
with
is
you.
bizarre.
I was like, don't leave
What?
me.
Yeah.
You know what was weird? I was like, I don't know this side
It's
of
a
you,
real
bro.
story.
Yes, a real fucking story. I'll show
Get
you my
the
text.
fuck out.
That's
messages.
crazy.
You guys would trip out.
He put it on
He,
text message.
he texted me and he was like, well, it's because I felt like I left my friends behind and now they're not talking to me. And I feel it's because, you know, I left them and I went to go do the show in Arizona and I'm leaving them behind. And I was like, what?
Wait, his friends in New York or L.A.?
Out Los Angeles.
What?
Like, bro,
I got all the
get a
names.
career.
I got
He was
the names. I
gone-
should drop some names.
Look, he
So
was
what-
gone for a weekend, right?
Yes.
gone for
Yeah,
24
if
hours.
you're-
Less than 24 hours.
If
So I
your
was like,
friends don't talk to you because you're gone for 24 hours,
to
Those
go
are
do
not-
comedy.
They were never
they're
your
not.
friends.
No.
You
I
got
was
like
like,
yeah.
codependent friends. That's
No,
so weird.
and I was like, bro,
They're the pterodactyl.
I was
Dude.
like, bro, I was like, you gotta do you, bro. And he was like, well, you can't do it alone. I was like, yeah, when you came out the coochie, you came out alone. And you can do this alone,
Wow.
bro.
So that's
You
the
don't-
rise and fall of Streeter,
Man,
apparently.
poor guy.
So he's out. He's gone
I
to New
just-
York.
Well, he did Stupid
We'll see.
Central.
He was supposed to do Super Central when we got back from, but then he was so bummed out that he was like, oh, I'm just cranky. And I'm just like, this is weird.
He told us tonight. He told me he was cranky.
I don't
Lied.
get
He
it.
said I was
He-
really
And
cranky.
And but then again, he
yesterday."
also said that he does cocaine because
Oh,
we were
really?
out in Arizona and he was
I'm
like,
gonna lose his number.
he was like, what?
You're
He was
back
like,
on the
I take
team,
it back,
Streeter.
Streeter. I
Love
take it
you.
back.
Oh my
I don't fuck with that
gosh.
shit, but I was like, really? You do that? He was
Oh,
like,
you
yeah,
know
I don't
you
like
do.
downers. I'm like, fuck, you look like you're always down, maybe. So I
Interesting.
don't know. So maybe next time we'll just take some cocaine before he gets on stage and bombs.
Well, should we give out some awards for tonight's epised?
Yes.
I think we.
Comments if you'd like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we
yeah.
have
Hit us
comments.
up, Travis.
Nick Esses, he said the guy that left bombed pretty hard.
That's me. I'm assuming. Yeah.
He says they were merciless on him. And then he
That's
had
true.
some comments maybe I don't think make sense contextually. Meltdown, the guy who had the Theo Vaughn.
Oh, okay. So Ashton Tate is the
Oh.
Theo Von vibe guy,
I like
and
that
he
guy.
did
I
well.
like
He
him.
did well.
I think
Yeah,
he
he
was
did really
good.
well. I've seen him perform before.
There were two guys who went up back to back.
Yeah, that were really
The
killer.
meltdown was him. They
Yeah.
were talking about.
They were talking about me like
Yeah.
walking
That-
up as a
Because he did, He
meltdown.
was like, oh, okay, that one didn't work. Okay, well, let's try this. See if you guys like
Oh,
this
you didn't
one.
like
Yeah.
that one either. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, okay.
The white
I see
guy
what
with
you're
the
doing.
bi black girlfriend was really funny.
He was.
He had some good jokes.
So
Oh,
that
yeah,
was,
he
who, what's his
hilarious.
name again? I can never.
Evans, Leslie Jones.
Evan Jones.
Leslie Jones.
Evan Leslie
and
Jones.
his
Yeah.
girlfriend was pretty hot. She was pretty hot.
She
Yeah,
was
she
pretty.
was.
But I don't know. He was a little bit weird.
Really?
You know what?
I
Because
just think he just using his girlfriend to get all like
Yeah.
saying all that stuff. It just
Yeah.
seemed kind of like a douchey move, in
Yeah.
my opinion. I as a
I don't know.
woman, like sitting there.
The
I'm
weirdest
only woman
part
here.
for me
This guy
was
looks
that he
not good
filmed
on a
his
man.
own special, right, at Skiptown
Yeah.
Playhouse, which is a cool little venue. But then he
awesome.
like had to almost pay people to show up.
Well, I thought all
That for me was the weirdest part.
Well, no, I thought
As
all
a
that.
rapper, I totally
No,
understand that.
that makes sense.
We
Yeah, getting
record
people
our
to
own
attend,
music
sure.
all the time,
That's normal.
Sure.
And then nobody comes to our concerts.
Yeah.
And it's like
All right, well, fair
kind
enough.
of the norm.
Right.
So
right.
with
That's
that part,
normal.
it wasn't weird. Where
Yeah,
I thought it got weird
but it was the
is when he
girlfriend
was
thing.
Like, well, tell us something interesting. Oh, well, I have a black bisexual girlfriend that just bought boobs,
And then-
and now she likes girls, and she barely started liking girls. Like what?
That's
Like,
not
she was a
interesting
pet.
though.
Project.
Like that's the
Yeah.
most interesting
Well.
thing you got, brother. Like she was a pet. Like oh,
Yeah,
like
it was
it's
like,
like
she
like she
talking
was a
about
hobby.
boo-boo.
Yeah, why don't you tell me a good bus story? Because his bus joke was
But it was
hilarious.
It was good. Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a good bus
Right.
story.
Yeah.
She used to not have an afro, and I don't know. It was funny when Tony referenced, "Oh, that's Aphrodite's granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
She
something
came.
like
she
that.
came last week in an afro,
Aphrodite the
but that
third.
was Aphrodite.
Aphrodite's-
But that was the
she's the
first time
OG.
I'd seen her in
She's
an
the
afro.
OG.
Was last week.
Last week is when I saw her in an afro too.
Yeah, that's the first time I seen her. I was
Yeah.
like, if Aphrodite's gonna get you in the parking lot, she's like, bitch, take that off.
No, she was
Aphrodite's-
really happy about it.
Aphrodite's gonna get that, take her wig and then put it down there so it can match the carpet.
Dude, it's $24.99. She's not gonna get
Right.
rid of it. Anyhow. Cool. But Ashton Tate was the Theo Von looking guy.
He was cool.
And he crushed it tonight. He
had
did
a
really
great
well.
vibe, and he
Oh, yeah, he
totally
did.
was like still in a little bit Theo Von's like quirkiness, but he had a different way of telling jokes.
Yeah.
His look,
Yeah.
I saw it. I saw the vibe.
Right.
But I think we're
I
all
saw
a
it.
little bit influenced by Theo Von. If you listen to this past weekend, it's kind of hard. He talks in such an infectious kind of way. Like if
It's
I
the
listen
southern
to him,
drawl, man.
I just start talking like him, and I'm like, oh, don't do that.
Yeah,
But
that's the
See, that's
southern
why I
drawl.
don't like watching other comics. I don't like to see any other comics because I don't want to start to, emulate them or whatever. So if the fact that you're pointing this, I'm like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but I hear what you're saying though.
yeah.
So yeah.
I
Yeah,
listen
don't
to
wanna
a
do
lot
that.
of podcasts, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard not to talk like Theo. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
you
a
don't.
lot-
Well,
yeah.
I guess then it's fair to say that Seth was Seth and he wasn't being like anybody else. So I guess that.
There
was
you go.
original.
Nobody bombs like me.
Yep.
Nobody.
You're not trying to be. Anybody
But
else.
I did not bomb the worst tonight.
No,
No.
that was
I
a
think
pterodactyl.
I was in the middle of the
Oh.
pack. I don't think I bombed like as hard
you were leaning towards.
It took 3 guys
the
to
bad.
bomb worse than
as
you, bro.
as pterodactyl.
That's pretty bad. It took 3 guys to bomb as bad as you
Took
did.
3.
Sure, but not even the first 2 people. I think the first 2 people were also pretty bad, but we don't need it. The worst was by
no,
far
that
pterodactyl.
was that chick, the one that he said I would look
Yeah,
like
with
Down
Down
syndrome.
syndrome,
No,
girl.
she was pretty. Oh yeah, but the interview went really well.
Yeah,
I think.
it was an entertaining interview, and she got roasted harder than you.
Oh my
'cause
god.
Yeah.
That's a terrible roast. I mean,
I
you were
mean-
given the typical white guy roast.
Yeah,
Yes,
which
so
is
I
what
have
they
a
do
question
every
for you.
time.
When they talk to you, though,
Yeah.
my question to you is, you could have said, "I wear underwear that are given to me from the church." You could
Sure.
have told that is something
That's-
interesting
that's-
that people
that's
don't know about
different.
you.
That is true.
Or you
I
could have
wear
said,
my-
I
And
used-
there are some things I just don't
I
know.
used to be a lawyer.
I used
Right.
to be a lawyer.
I don't think they care about that.
I think a lot of
Yes.
people care about that.
I don't know.
Yes.
Most
You guys
comics-
can decide.
Most comics
I
We
are
have
not a
to
lawyer.
talk about
But
that.
pterodactyl for sure bombed the
Okay,
hardest,
don't
right?
worry, we have to give you shit, Seth.
That's
because
fine. That's fine. I can
we'll
take
look
it.
weak.
Throw it back.
I
on
can take it.
pterodactyl.
Next-
You're our
next-
co-host, but we gotta give it.
I can take it. Go for it.
Next time they ask you, like,
Yeah.
what's something like weird about your life different? It's not
I used to be a
softball.
lawyer.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm doing now. It's one
Yeah.
thing
Talk
I'm
about
doing.
your underwear.
But why?
Because it's different.
interesting.
It is, I suppose.
What
but
about your underwear is interesting? Tell us.
that's the thing, because there's a lot of stuff
What is
about it that I can't really
Now you're
talk
lawyering
about.
What they got?
I
Right?
looked
They
him
got
up on the
boobies.
internet.
So
They
you
got
can find it
boobies?
on the internet
What is
for
it?
I
sure.
looked him up, but you said you wore
For
boxer
sure.
briefs, and they don't look like that.
Well,
Last week,
Oh,
you might not have
that's-
So
updated
is-
pictures, is all I'm saying.
Google doesn't have updated pictures.
Probably not, because it's a
What's that
confidential
bad
article
thing
of
in the
clothing.
front?
Okay, I'm
Well,
lost.
didn't you
See,
give
and that's
birth-
exactly what I'm
didn't you
talking
give
about.
birth
They've
to
gone
a
through.
child?
No,
you
I
did.
delivered a baby.
delivered a baby?
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
not
that's
give birth.
interesting,
That is interesting, but that's not something I do all the time.
But it's something that people
And then
don't
his-
know about you.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
true.
true.
That's a good story. That's a good
That is.
start.
Yeah.
And then you would have
yeah.
walked out of there a hero and not a zero.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That
You're
is
not
true,
a zero
though.
to us. We love you. You have all
Yeah.
the support.
Oh, yeah.
You have a whole
Oh,
group
yeah.
of people.
You have a
there.
bunch
Right.
of stupid people that love you.
When
Right.
he-
With
It's
you
great.
on the
It's
show
great.
When
on
he came and
Sunday.
sat down, all of us were like, "Oh, it's okay."
Oh, so
I was like,
bad.
I'm fine.
So bad.
Yeah.
I'm okay. It was shock.
like,
It was just pure shock.
I know it was. You can see it in your face, bro.
Yeah.
Like a deer.
Oh, you went
The
5
headlights.
colors like lighter. I didn't
Yeah.
know it could happen, but
Yeah.
you got super,
super white.
Yeah.
Ghost pale. Ghost
And me,
pale.
I was like, "Oh."
That's what I felt like
Yeah.
too. I was like, poor
Oh,
Seth.
bro.
Shit.
So the underwear is holy underwear, right? I
Holy
mean,
underwear.
you can
They're
find
not.
it. You can
Like,
find pictures of it online.
That-
I
What's
have
that?
holy
Yeah, it's
underwears.
garments. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
holy
His
underwear.
underwear are different than any
Not
other.
like holes
Like
in
holes
them.
in the underwear?
Yeah,
Okay.
like issued by the church.
Mm.
So there are aspects about it that I don't feel comfortable talking about, which is why I didn't bring it up. Because
No, you need
I
to
feel like
talk
once you
about
bring
things
it up,
you don't feel comfortable about.
Yeah.
You need to. Like my holy underwears, every time I fart, it's like, it whistles.
Yeah,
Erica made
that's
me
exactly
some
why
turkey
I'm
chili
uncomfortable
last
talking
night.
about it. It's because of
Because it's an
flatulation.
actual
That's
sacred piece of
What?
garment
That's the
is
issue.
why.
It's a sacred. Was it? Jesus part of his Jesus's drape or drawers or whatever. What's sacred about it?
that it's issued by the church. It comes with a temple ceremony.
It's issued by the
Yeah.
church. Okay, I respect
Yeah.
that.
You know, I had 2 bowls of turkey
Yeah,
chili
see?
last night, and then like at 2 a.m. I had to wipe my ass. Like I woke up with a little shit on my ass.
Wow.
I really did. I did.
At 2 a.m., you woke up with a little shit on your ass?
Yeah.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. And then, like, it sometimes gets on your boxers or whatever. And, yeah.
Does that ever
Hmm.
happen in holy underwear? Or does it keep it safe?
If you've got leakage, you've got leakage, folks. That's the way it goes.
All right, enough about
they're
his
not so holy
perception of
after
holy
that,
underwear.
huh?
I was just giving you suggestions because I
Sure.
felt bad for you.
Sure. I
Those
appreciate
I know
it.
some
That's true.
interesting
I-
facts
I
about
appreciate
you
it.
as your friend. and
I am
thought
very
I
bad
would
about
give you some
talking
ideas.
about myself. It is
Well-
it is difficult on the spot for me to do that. So
You're gonna get
I
better.
appreciate that. I appreciate
those
You
that.
will
Pterodactyl-
get better.
Those pterodactyl.
But pterodactyl, the three
They were the
guys.
worst.
There is a sitcom where what's that nerdy sitcom where the guy from Roseanne is in it? You know the boyfriend that like
I know. Yeah.
Which one?
What's it called?
Bang Theory.
Thank you, Travis.
Oh, the
They
Big
were
Bang
trying to be like
Theory?
the Big Bang
You think
Theory.
so?
Yeah.
I was
I
this
hate
close
that
to
show.
throwing my empty water bottle at them, but I was like, no, I don't want to draw attention to myself. I should have. I was this close to.
But then
Matter
some
of fact,
chick
I did like I was going to do it, and then all of a sudden, there
Some
goes
chick
that,
threw the
somebody threw it.
napkin.
The napkin.
Yeah, someone threw
So-
a paper towel.
Like
Yeah.
one guy went up there because he took a comedy class, and the other two were there for like emotional support.
No, I've seen the dude in a cane. Like there was a guy with a cane. I've seen him
Jerry
around.
Garcia
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I've seen him around a lot. Like
Oh,
I know
wow.
he does stand up elsewhere. I've never seen him actually perform, but I know he's around.
What I liked about them is they gave zero fucks about
They did.
about what they went up there and
There
to
were
do,
no
and it was
jokes.
just- yeah, they were like
There were
"We
no
don't give a
punchlines
fuck.
at all.
We're up here.
They were so
was-
happy just to be up, and they
Right.
plugged their thing, that mystical something.
Mystical Mondays.
So
Oh.
and they said that was their
Monday.
intro. I was like,
Interesting.
if that was the intro, what the fuck else were you gonna do? Because you should have started with the other stuff, right?
But why three guys with one mic? I mean, they know the format of the show. They
I
know
mean,
it's one mic.
It could have been great if it was funny. I mean,
It could
Right.
have been.
It could have been.
But
They
like
all
that's
had, like,
like
great-
saying
It wasn't.
everybody
Like,
could
if
be
they put
great
thought
if they
into
were
it,
funny.
Yeah.
it's different. I was like, oh, what do we have here? When I saw all three guys
Right.
get up.
You know what's funny? When they came out, when the band came out dressed like priests,
Oh
Yeah.
Joel Jimenez reminded me of fucking Andy Warhol.
I
Oh,
couldn't see
sure.
him 'cause my
He
seat,
looked
I
like
didn't
Andy
get to see
Warhol,
him.
and I was like, somebody should have said that. But anyhow,
Well, you know.
I
thought that
love
was cool.
those guys. They always and they're it seems like the costumes are getting better. Like remember like
Right.
when Patty Reagan was on there, they would just like throw some stuff together.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
no. I
dollar
think
store
now
real
they
quick.
like.
oh yeah,
I think now they actually have some budget.
they have a little
Right.
Yeah,
budget.
they're making money. You
yeah,
can
Yeah,
afford
they're
it.
buying,
to get it
they're actually
going.
getting into it.
And I think Joel plans most of it
Yeah.
and like
Okay.
helps coordinate a lot of it.
Well, that's
But
how-
he was on fire the first few jokes tonight.
Yeah.
Joel was.
Yeah.
But Chroma Chris had I think the best joke, the 1 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10
Yeah.
how old
Oh,
are
that
you?
was hilarious.
And that was to the pudgy redheaded kid.
I'm
sometimes
surprised no one called him like a leprechaun or anything like that.
leprechaun.
Yeah.
So ready.
Cuz he's not Irish.
So the best
You know.
act of the night. Let's do the Golden Pony.
Yeah,
Awards.
Golden Pony. Well, and I'm curious about what chat says regarding Ashton Tate, who's the Theo Von guy, versus Jones, right?
yeah,
Dave,
Evan
whatever his name is.
Leslie Jones.
Evan Jones.
The only
Evan
reason why I
Leslie
know his
Jones.
name is because I booked him on some of my shows, and that's
Ah,
the only-
there you go.
Otherwise, I wouldn't know. His
There you
name.
go.
I'm like Leslie Jones. That's that.
Abraham
Because I
has
felt
a
like those
crush on
two
him
had the
like
best sets.
I have a
Streeter has for his friends.
what on Leslie Jones? Maybe the
The
female comedian.
bisexual-
No.
The girlfriend, the bisexual girlfriend guy.
Oh yeah. What about him? So that's who you
the
like,
same
right?
guy, right?
I thought
I thought
tonight.
he killed.
Yeah,
Like,
they both
he's
killed.
The only one.
They
Oh.
were super close. I thought
him
the
and
Theo
which
Von
other
guy.
one? Oh, Theo Von. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
Ashton
you're right.
Tate. Ashton
You're
Tate is his
absolutely
name.
right.
But can you remember any of the Theo Von guy's jokes, like at least the premises?
I
Because I,
can't
remember
even-
the bus.
Yeah,
ride.
so he talked
The bus
about
ride. I've heard that joke.
doing the drinking game where you take a sip every time you're alone,
yeah.
every time you're alone, I love that.
right?
joke.
That was his opener.
Yeah.
And then he had
Yeah.
the he was not the bus ride though, was he?
No,
That was
Leslie.
Leslie Jones. Yeah,
That
so he
was
had
pretty
some good
funny.
stuff.
He got
So
some
I'll
really
say
good laughs.
they were both pretty good, but I'm gonna go with Leslie.
Leslie
You're gonna go
Jones.
with
I
Leslie
agree.
Jones.
Leslie Jones. He'll show up to your show and he'll bring his bisexual girlfriend. Wouldn't that be nice?
All right.
Hell yeah.
I think
guess.
We,
He
If
won't
you're-
put-
All right, Evan
he
Leslie
won't-
Jones,
he
we'll
won't-
have you on.
We're gonna
Yeah.
test
We'll
her
try. We'll try.
bisexuality.
Well, I don't know about these comics with the female name because Kelly didn't show up.
questions.
No,
Evan.
Leslie.
Evan is not a
Questions.
female name. Leslie might be,
Leslie.
but you know. Evan
no,
is
we're
not.
gonna now. Every time somebody doesn't show up, we're gonna be like, "Ooh, you got streetered.
when
Yeah.
they
You
when
got
they skip
streeter
out.
Khalid."
Thank you
Yeah.
for that, Streeter. Yeah.
Unbelievable. So, what does
Thank you.
chat have
The
to
only
say
way we're getting
about
back on this show is with cocaine, and that's final.
Yes.
Travis?
have
Does
to
chat
come
have
with
any
me.
votes on Evan
Yeah.
versus Ashton?
Hasn't said anything so far. Has been a few comments though. It was a self-correction that really accentuated the bombing. That was his
Oh, sure. Yeah.
And then he says the improv troupe was garbage.
Right.
Right.
It
But
was-
yeah. The which one?
He said it was just a what the fuck moment.
Yeah.
for sure. And he said,
It was.
Pterodactyl was all set up with no punchlines.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. So they
We're all on
definitely
the same
took
page, guys.
they
Thank
definitely
you
took
for
the
it.
Angry
you.
Bear Award.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl
They get
did.
the Angry
Yeah, they
Bear
get the
Award.
Angry Bear.
And they
You
were
know-
supposed to close out the show, right? I think they were going to be the last
Yeah,
one
They were like, nope.
Aphrodite ended up closing out.
because
the
there were
show.
3 people who bombed super hard after William Montgomery,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they-
and then they went
Christopher
to
Walken.
yeah. He was one of the
Right.
wasn't he one of the people after the
They were
show?
just like, yeah, bye. They didn't
Yeah.
really even talk
Well,
to
'cause
him
they-
after.
yeah.
Like, we've already heard your story. I'm not gonna
No, they
talk to
said,
you
hey, well, if you get a makeover,
Right.
then you could open up for 3 times, but he's still married to his look.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
the
his,
heist
it's his
guy? The
life
heist?
Please
philosophy.
get a makeover, please.
It's
The
his
heist?
life philosophy.
Oh, they said he could open?
Yeah, they
that was
said
part of the deal.
If he gets a makeover by Cassandra Cass and she gets to make him glamorous, maybe
Really?
Erica Lisa
Yeah.
can help out.
That was
then
what-
he could open up the show for
3
times
weeks in a
inside
row.
Wow.
Oh my
And
God,
he
that's
said no.
amazing.
That's
Yeah, you
all
gotta
he would
get-
have
you
to
gotta
do.
Mr.
Shit, I
Tonight.
would have jumped on that. And then he still takes off his damn shoes to go up there barefooted like damn.
That's from
bro.
his acid trips, right? When he was
No,
rocking
Yeah.
out.
Acid's better than that, Seth.
I honestly know nothing
No,
about
that is.
drugs. Zero.
Yeah, when you do those hallucinations, you do some crazy stuff. Like one time I did mushrooms and I ended up tearing all the blinds and drapes from my window, so now I have none.
No.
You still haven't put
I
them
still
up?
haven't
What
put
was
'em
this,
up.
like 2 days
And
ago?
my son tries to put them up. I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh. Are you paranoid when you're on shrooms?
No. I just was like, I feel claustrophobic, and I just took
Cockstrophobic?
that one.
That one.
Yeah, and I just took them down, and I didn't put them back up. My son gets so mad. He's like, Dad, I need some privacy, and I'm like, what are you trying to hide? No, it's just how it
That
is.
creepy dad.
The
Oh,
shrooms.
No,
God.
no, it's crazy because my neighbors,
Unbelievable.
What are you trying to hide?
my neighbors will walk by and they'll look inside, and I'll be sitting there with my friends drinking. I'll be like, "What are you looking at?"
You're like Aphrodite's like neighbors that just keep the porn on blast on the big screen. Remember we saw
Oh,
that?
do they do
Oh
that?
yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh
were-
yeah. That's right.
What?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to get
That's
out
funny.
of your house, and I'm like, "Hey, Abraham, look it, they're watching porn." He's like, "No,
you see
that's not
titties
porn."
going like this.
I was like, "Yeah, it is."
A guy and a girl
They
making
were
out.
just putting on
Yeah.
a show for the whole neighborhood.
Interesting.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
guys, we're probably, we did enough time on this one, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
so we're going to try to get Evan Leslie Jones on the show next
Yes.
week.
We're coming for you,
to
Leslie
talk to you
Jones,
guys about
and
his-
bring your bisexual girlfriend
Yeah.
His life.
And Streeter,
and them
you
new
are
titties.
You might not be here,
so
Abraham.
I won't.
disappointed.
So
I
it
won't.
won't matter. You can wait outside
I'll be here when I get on the
Oh,
Tony.
Abraham will be waiting outside for you.
for the
in alley.
bisexual girlfriend,
Yes.
whatever her name was.
But Abraham definitely has a big night tonight. So before we go, let's all throw our handles. You guys should definitely follow him. He's going to the roast battle tomorrow night.
Roast battle tomorrow
Yeah.
against Aphrodite.
Against Aphrodite.
Yeah.
That is a freaking awesome situation.
It
I
is.
wish we could film it, but they're not gonna let us.
No,
No.
They'll let you film it.
Oh,
I don't think so.
No, I was gonna ask you to film it. Well, yeah, I've seen other ones that they filmed other people, so yeah, I don't see.
Yeah, but I
that.
think that's like I think Brian Moses does that. Doesn't he film it? Or
Does
doesn't the Comedy Store film
I
it
mean, we
and then
can
put it
definitely
out?
Film it on our phone and then
Yes.
we'll do that.
Usually
Yeah,
comedy
please
clubs
do
are
that.
pretty
Just
like
so y'all can
tight
see it, 'cause
on
that's
that.
gonna
Do
be
that.
awesome.
If you want to,
yeah.
Aphrodite,
I mean, I want to
make me
see
cry.
it. So
I'll sneak and try and do it the best of my ability.
Hell
We'll
yeah.
sneak and get it for y'all out there on the net.
I'm excited. I'm
I'm
actually
so
a little
excited.
nervous.
It's
but
gonna be
I'll
fun.
Be all right.
So I'm at Copus Millenni
you guys might break up
on
after tomorrow night.
Instagram.
Erica the dot THADOT.
Abraham _ BOCHE.
And Seth.T.Lawrence if you care.
Yes.
We all love you, Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And you're
do,
gonna
brother.
kill next time.
Hey,
Yes.
I've only been doing this for like a year, so
That's
you know,
not a
hopefully
long
it gets
time.
better.
It will
That's
get better.
That's
That's
not
all
bad.
I gotta
No,
think.
you're right. It will get better. It will
will.
get better.
It gets
Yeah.
better. Does it get better?
But you got our support, though. We love
I
you,
appreciate
bro.
it.
The
Yeah.
I
fourth
appreciate it.
wall's got your back, literally.
Yes.
It's behind me. It's behind me
It
right
is
now.
behind you.
Thank you, Travis. Any final words, Travis, from you?
Can we throw out your Instagram so when we repost?
Clyburn Comedy, that's it.
Clyburn,
YBURN.
CLBURN, just like it sounds. Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Sweet.
you.
All right. We appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.